I don't really have anything to say. Uh, it's Thursday, April 8th, 2021. Um, keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you're getting. Okay. There's a lot of assumptions going on that it's like, I even know. It's like, I guess I'm okay. Am I supposed to not be? It's like, I don't really have, it's like, sure. But then, it's like, I have very, I don't know. There's just a lot running around up here. And right now, there's just, I'm just doing okay. And it's whenever I try to, you know, do something a little bit different, and it's like, oh, well, that just isn't working, or I don't understand what's going on there, and then it just goes to a place where I have nothing left to do with it. And it's like, well, I tried, and there's nothing left for me to do. It's like, any further action on my part is unwarranted, uncalled for, probably is becoming more of a nuisance of myself. And it's like, yeah, just leave it alone. If if I'm needed or wanted, or some attention is required that requires my presence, I figure I'll be let know. And it's like, so, and people leave me alone. So it's like, and I leave them alone. I guess. I don't know. So, anyway, a rare instance of wearing a blue shirt. This is a work shirt. A Kroger shirt. Doesn't have an emblem or anything, but, you know, Kroger blue. So, like I said, I don't really have anything. I did work on a Thursday, which is rare. For whatever reason, they gave me Monday, Friday off instead of Monday, Thursday off like normal. And I liked being there on Thursday. Just from the way the work week every day is a little bit different. And Thursdays, that's a good day to work for me in my area. I mean, I'll kind of miss being there on Friday because I'll come back on Saturday and it'll be like, what happened? But I got it set up as ready as it can possibly be set up. And like whatever happens when I'm not there, I'm not responsible for, and I'll deal with it on Saturday. See what happens. Try to figure it out and, you know, go from there. My ankle's feeling better. My Achilles tendon and everything still sore, but not as sore. Ow. It's getting better. Can put more weight on it for longer, and I'm not limping as much, so that's good. It's a sign of progress. I'm not noticing it and remembering it as much either until, you know, I move a little bit or, you know, get a little bit too forgetful, and it's like, oh yeah, my ankle, it hurts. Be nice to it. So, I try. But I do miss running. I want to go for a run, but I can't. Dang it. You don't miss something until you know that phrase. Whatever it is. You don't miss it until it's gone. Something like that, you know. That whole series of thoughts, you know. It can be applied to whatever. you take for granted, like electricity until it's gone, or internet, or technology until it stops working. Like this could just crap out for no reason, or no, it would make sense to, but I wouldn't understand if all of a sudden this just froze or went dark. It's like, what happened? It was working a second ago. And, and I wouldn't be able to figure it out. I'd just be like, well, it broke. And I'd either have a choice of like getting a new one or what. So anyway, it is working, but you take things for granted. It's part of the human condition. You just working on assumptions that like the sun is going to rise. I have no reason to believe that the sun won't rise tomorrow, but chances are excellent that it's going to. But my grasp on reality is like, I rely on things to, be how they appear. And sometimes things don't appear as how they are. And I struggle. So it's like when people are not representing themselves as what, they're not representing their thoughts as to what they actually think, and their actions don't correspond to their thoughts, or their words don't correspond to their, it's like, okay. And it just doesn't make sense. And it's like, because I function on, reliability and continuity. And I have to be, flexible because the world does not run that way. It's too complicated. There's too many people, and not everybody, including myself. I find it necessary to not represent myself all the time exactly correctly. I intentionally mislead or deceive on purpose, but not to cause harm, but to, I just don't think some people are, I just can't fully trust everybody. It's just how it is. Because people just tend to take advantage. Or whatever you share with them, they don't, even if they know it's in confidence, say something to somebody else, and it's like, oh, now just everybody knows. So, anyway, I don't like getting taken advantage of, or, so, and I'm careful myself, make sure anything that anybody says to me, I don't just all of a sudden just spread it around. So, it's privacy. So, and I did find it a little bit, I did notice, since I was there today, and I wasn't expecting to be, but this new person I was mentioning briefly, I thought she worked Monday to Friday at Kroger, and then she wasn't there today, so I was like, I wonder what happened. But I never got anywhere remotely close to being a person that would check. It's like, I'm sure she has enough. I have no idea what her life is like. But anyway, I just noticed that she wasn't there, because I was gonna, be friendly, and that was about it. Just good morning. And it's like, I am there. So if she actually was interested, it's like, but I'm not gonna, yeah, I don't need to. If somebody is that uncertain, and is that busy, then it's like, yeah. And they're also not willing to even entertain ideas of like possibilities. It's just like, no. It's like, okay. So I guess it's just like I have nothing to work with. So it's and everything seemed like a maybe. It's like non-committal. It's like, okay, I don't think I'm even supposed to be talking to you. I think there's been some misunderstanding, And somewhere along the line, there was a break in communication, and it's like, who's being talked to? Was it me? Because I mean, it seemed like it. It's like, there's just mixed messages, and it's like, maybe it's a personality thing, or so I was getting information second, by proxy. It seemed like I was doing what had been hoped I would do and made an introduction. And then after I did, from there it just downhill. And it's like, so I don't know. But I am, I get my hopes up, just for a possibility, something different, somebody to talk to, somebody to get to know, even if it didn't go anywhere. But then just brick wall. And it's like, okay, well, at least I feel proud of myself that I tried, and I didn't get scared. Well, I got scared, but I didn't let it stop me. And I didn't care so much about, or even think about it until afterwards, when I was a little bit thinking about it, about what other people might have thought about it. It's like, how old is he? How old is she? Scandalous. But I don't know. So anyway, but apparently it's not a thing, so I don't have to worry about it. So I kind of wanted to worry about it a little bit, but and who knows? Maybe I still get to worry about it. I don't know what's going on, but she does have my number, and she did seem excited that first couple moments that I was talking and being interactive, energetic. So I don't know. I haven't given up. I just don't see any reason to continue to apply pressure. I shouldn't be applying pressure or trying to force anything to happen. So, yeah. I would still like something to happen. But, oh well. I'm not in charge. I only can have my own feelings, thoughts, and opinions. And other people have their own feelings, thoughts, and opinions. And if they do not jive, and they do not, then it's just butting heads. So, anyway, there are lots of people, and it's like, so I'll just keep working on myself, and seems like I continue to separate myself from the rest of mankind, becoming more and more alienated and strange as a result, just distant, less in touch, and I like it, kind of, but then when I try to reconnect and find some it's like, I just don't have much. I have less in common with most people. So, I don't know. It's nothing that I'm working for. It's like, it's just how I'm just becoming the person that I am. And, and I used to be, and then I lost. And now I'm just going back to that, the adult child, I had to learn how not to be myself. I had to be taught, because the world just was more than happy to, tear me apart, so, because I wasn't exactly right or something. I don't know, but I was different, so different was bad, and I just stood out. And I didn't know any better, but the world sure thought it knew better, so it decided to correct me. And it didn't have to do it, it just relied on other people of my own age to correct me for me, So, society is a way of, normalizing what it doesn't like or understand. But I don't have to play that game. Not anymore. So there is that. Learning how to just stand apart and be okay with it. And it's like people can think whatever they want to think because they're going to think it anyway. People can say whatever they want to say because they're going to say it anyway. They can feel whatever it is they want to feel because they're going to feel it anyway. And I'm not in charge of that, and I don't. And that's a good thing. So I don't have to like everything that people think, say, feel, or do. But I can just stand my ground, just keep doing what I'm doing, work on that, represent myself as being the person who I am, and go from there. And I get results that I can live with, and I'm the only one that has to live with them, myself in the mirror, I'm like talking. So I feel pretty good about it. And like I said, I don't have much to say, but it's going to take a while. So anyway, I still hope that something might happen off of this, but I'm not counting on it. I never was. I did get my hopes up a little bit, but that happened. So it happens for a reason. I just don't get to know what the reason is. So I'll be okay. Obviously, I'm not so torn up about it. So I've gotten a lot of practice, unfortunately. So some more practice than I care for sometimes, but I don't get a choice in that. So anyway, I should go. Bye.